Morning, and here are your top 5 stocks to watch out for in today's trading session. Well, we begin with Shriram Transport that is looking to raise funds. In fact, it's to the tune of 2,500 crore rupees, and this is going to be via equity shares and warrants. In fact, the promoter stake is going to be maintained at 26.5%. This is of Shriram Capital. The promoters are going to invest via a mix of equities as well as warrants, and the objective is to increase the company's capital buffer due to the uncertainty on account of the second wave. Now, the impact of this is that the overall share count dilution will be of approximately 7%, assuming the QIP will be at the SEBI floor price, and the FY22 to 24 EPS forecast could face a 1 to 3% dilution, but the BVPS accretion is going to be 1.6 to 3.3%. The FY22 leverage can be lower than anticipated at around 3.9 times. The Tier 1 ratio could, according to analysts, improve by 230 basis points post-capital raise, and this can help to improve the funding access and lower the funding costs. Morgan Stanley has maintained an overweight with a target price of 2,000, saying that they've announced this equity infusion via preferential allotment to the promoters, and they're well capitalized, and this issuance could help the company's further funding access. Union Bank in the limelight as the NIIs came in at 5,403 crores versus 5,967 crore rupees. You've got the PAT coming in at 1,330 crores, quite an improvement from last year's loss at 7,157 crore rupees. In terms of asset quality, slight deterioration sequentially. Net NPAs at 4.62% versus 3.27% QOQ, with the GNPAs at 13.7% versus 13.49% QOQ. Watch out for another candidate, and that is Mrs. Bectors. They came out with their earnings too, and they have managed to see a growth on a year-on-year basis. Their overall profit has come in at 12.9 crore rupees versus 9 crores, 12.7 crores versus 9 crores, and the revenue from operations stands at 224 crores versus 195 crores. Watch out for PNB in trade, as CLSA has upgraded the stock to Outperform from sell with a target price at 47, saying that the asset quality outcome has been weaker than its peers. PNB is going to benefit from a turning corporate cycle. They believe that PNB's hit from the last corporate cycle was the highest, and they prefer SBI, Axis, as well as ICICI Bank, and see close to a 30 to 50% upside in some of these names. Alchem Laboratories is on Motilal Oswal's radar. They've got a buy with a target price of 37.30, saying that it's well placed to benefit from medium-term recovery. The reduction in COVID cases coincides with the seasonal change, and it had a positive impact of the higher offtake of COVID-associated drugs. The FY22-23 EPS has been tweaked by 2 to 3%, and they value the company at 23 times the 12-month forward earnings.